people are still talking. People are still dissecting. They're still criticizing. They're still debating what happened in the main event. The big story is Glover Teixeira beat Anthony Smith. He beat him quite convincingly. He stopped him in the 5th round, but there's a case to be made for stopping it earlier. I want to talk to the man who was victorious on Wednesday and extended his very impressive winning streak, the one and only, the veteran, the OG of the sport, the great Glover Teixeira, who's kind enough to join us right now. Glover, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Congratulations on the win. Wow, what a performance out of you. And it's really impressive to see you doing this at this age, 40 years young, and now you're on this winning streak, beating all younger fighters, including a very game Anthony Smith. Are you a little annoyed, Glover, that everyone's talking about the stoppage and the corner and the ref, and it seems like maybe we're not talking enough about what you did on Wednesday and what you have been doing for the past year plus?
No, man, not at all. I watched the fight even I was concerned, like, when he give the two to the referee, and man, I was like, sorry, Anthony, this is part of the job, but you know what I mean? It was a point there that he wasn't attacking, you know what I mean, to hurt me anymore. It's nothing that was gonna be like affected. When you're fighting, you wear those things. You kind of like, now I got to be careful here. Anthony's Anthony Smith. He can knock anybody out anytime. But watching the fight later, I think they should stop early. Yes.
When do you think they should have stopped it?
Maybe sometime in the 4th round. I don't know. It's one time that I knocked him down over there. I thought the ref was going to stop. Anthony was carving up, and the ref was saying a couple of times to, like, watch the back of his head, So he kind of like you pause for a second, and maybe if I keep going, punch, even though I was punching on his hand, but keep punching, the ref would stop early. But the ref was telling him, like, gotta move, fighter. So he'll do something, just move in, make sure, to make sure he was there, but wasn't something to get out or anything,
Talking to Glover Teixeira, who had a big win on Wednesday against Anthony Smith in the main event of UFC Fight Night Jacksonville. That moment that was caught on cameras of you beating up Anthony and almost apologizing to him for it is one of the highlights of the past week, and just another example. Everyone in MMA knows how great of a person you are, the kind heart that you have. But I'm wondering, in your career, in your illustrious career, Glover, have you ever felt compelled to apologize to someone mid-beating, mid-fight?
And, man, it's a difficult question, because, I say to Anthony Smith in a way, like, I wouldn't want that to happen with anyone, man. I know the guy have to go through later, and he have a family, but that's what I say over there. Kind of say, like, hey, sorry, man, it is part of the job. That's what we sign up for, This sport is, man, when people like say, like, we don't say as much, but people, like, not everybody, but most of the fighters, they go in there when they say, like, I'm here ready to die or kill, and people just like, yeah, he's saying that. Not really, People like Anthony Smith on Saturday night, he was there ready to die, man, and so so was me, and but, when you go there and if the ref don't stop or the corner, we're not going to quit, man. We're going to keep fighting to, something happen worse, death.
Glover, why do you think that there is this culture in boxing where the corners are a lot more willing and eager to stop fights? We just saw in the heavyweight title fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the fight ended because Wilder's corner stopped it. But in MMA, it rarely happens. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the sport of boxing is way more dangerous because I've been around, My coach is be a pro boxer, and, his gym his kid's going to be on the Olympics in 2021. So, it's all boxing. I know they train the way they train, The sparring is no joke, man. They go, MMA people, they have a team, The boxers, they kind of like, I don't know how it is right now, but over here they just call each other and do the sparring section, you know, and they go at it, man. They go at it training and in the fights, you know. It's definitely more dangerous, but like and it speaks for itself, you know. It's way more brain damage, you know, those kind of things on boxing than it is in MMA, you know.
Talking to Glover Teixeira here on ESPN Radio. That was your fourth win in a row, Glover. You haven't won 4 in a row since 2013. Are you a little surprised that at 40 you're looking so good as of late?
Yeah, man. I feel great. You know, the camp was amazing, you know, and you know, fight went over there, went good. I went the 5 rounds, and I was able to stay with a good pace, you know.
Who makes sense for you next? Who do you want?
You know, they talk about like the three, you know, the 3 fighters, you know, Marreta, Reyes, and Blachowicz, you know.
Yeah.
So I fight either one of those guys, man. But I don't know. Me and Jan Blachowicz, I think the style will be a great fight, you know. What do you think, Ariel?
I love that fight. I really want to see Jon Jones fight Dominic Reyes again because I think Reyes beat him the first time, so I'd like to see that rematch. And I said this on the radio on Wednesday. They could pull it up. I said then I want to see Jan versus you as the #1 contender fight. What do you think of that?
Yeah, man, sounds good, you know. Sounds good. And they talk about Jones fighting Ngannou.
Ngannou. What do you think of that?
That's what I'm saying.
Francis Ngannou. Jon moving up to heavyweight to fight Francis Ngannou. What do you think of this?
Hey, man, you know, I think Jon Jones can mess him up, you know, because the way Jon Jones fight, man. But I don't know, I don't know if Jon Jones would do that, man. It'd be like, you know, non-title fight. I doubt it, you know.
Glover, you think that Jon Jones would beat Francis Ngannou if he moved up to heavyweight?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Not taking anything from Ngannou. You know, the guy is a beast, man. The guy is like, but he's very explosive. I just think Jon Jones deal with that before, and he say itself, you know, he's gonna take it to the later rounds, and the way they put the pressure, you know, the wrestling, the distance, I think so.
All right.
I think he can beat Ngannou. Ngannou, huh? I would say Ngannou.
Yes, I know. It's the same thing. I mean, you're talking about, Kat Zingano, Francis Ngannou, but I knew who you meant exactly. I don't know if he could do it. I don't know if he wants to do it. Sometimes he likes to mess with us on Twitter and stuff, and I don't know if he's actually being serious about it, but it would be intriguing, as is your run as of late, Glover. It's been really great to see you do this, and I hope that you're getting the respect and the attention that you deserve, because 4 in a row, and especially that kind of performance against Anthony Smith is worth talking about. Always great to talk to you, my friend. Congratulations on the win, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for you.
Hey, thank you, man. And I just want to say, head up to Anthony Smith, man. I hope he's healed up quick, you know, and he'll be back, man. He's a Lionheart, man.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.